Hello budget people and welcome back to my channel. I'm She's on a Budget and today we are back for another video. In this video I'll be closing down my week 2 of August, so if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in watching, stay tuned. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining us. I hope you are all well. We are going to be closing down week 2 of August and I'll also be going through my budget for week 3. So this week has been quite intense. If you've seen my previous videos, I've had a lot of car issues and yeah, it's just been a mad week, guys. So yeah, I hope everything is fine with yourselves and you know you're not having such a crazy time as I am, because yeah, it's not a good time at the moment, guys. But budget wise we are good, so I have to be grateful for that. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay down my expenses. For those of you who don't know already, I use expense stickers to track my spending, and I have a key here wherein I use a red sticker for unbudgeted expenses. My groceries are in a green sticker, household is in this orange colour, and my fuel is in purple. The first one that I'm going to put down for this week is my fuel. And my fuel, so I use diesel in my car. My fuel has been going crazy, guys, I have to say. So I put £20 in last week and that didn't even last me very long at all. So I had to put another £20 in on the 9th. So I'm putting this down here. Yeah, and you know, I don't know, this week was just crazy, I have to say. Petrol wise, I just feel like, you know, maybe I am right. If you don't fill up your car with fuel, I just feel like it just goes a lot quicker. So I may have to go back to filling up my car with my fuel budget at the beginning of the month, rather than doing it over a weekly basis, because I don't think it's working. Okay, so fuel we have done. Next we have our food expenses. So we have Aldi, which we went to on the Monday, and this was for £47. So £47 came out of our groceries envelope. So not a big spend from our groceries envelope this week, which is great. I'm trying to keep it under the £50 mark. And then we had £3.50, again, not a lot. For my household expense, I had to buy some washing powder. So that came out of there. And that goes in. Little question off topic though, do you find that washing powder cleans whites better than liquid? I was told that that was the case. I've tried it and yeah, I don't know if I see a major difference, but I've heard that white clothes wash better with washing powder as opposed to liquid. Let me know, what are you, powder or liquid? Which detergent do you use to wash your clothes? Okay, so I've done my expenses, not a lot of expenses. We haven't gone crazy, still trying to keep well within budget this month, being quite strict to myself. So yeah, I'm just going to transfer this information now into the weekly check-in. So I'm just going to fill in my weekly check-in page. And groceries, as I said, we had £47 that we spent. Household was £3.50 and we spent £20 worth of fuel. We didn't have any unbudgeted expenses, which is amazing. I'm so happy about that. Staying well within our budget is always good. Okay, so for groceries, we had £150 left over last week. So 150 minus 47, we should have £103 in that envelope. So I'm just going to get my cash envelope for groceries, which is here, and take out the notes. So we've got the £3 here, and our notes, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's good. So yeah, guys, I think if I stick to my £50 budget for the next 2 weeks, then for the first time in what, 2 months, we would have come in within our budget for groceries. So yeah, let's hope that we keep on track with that. So groceries is done. So we have £103 left. Next we have household, and household we had £33.81 last week. So £33.81 minus £3.50 will give us £30.31. So I'm just going to check that envelope here. So here is our 31 pence. I've got a lot of change in these envelopes at the moment. And then we've got our £30 here. So that's all checked in. And household is done. Next we have our fuel envelope. Last week we had £50 in our fuel envelope and we've used 20 this week, so we should have £30 left over. So here is our fuel envelope, and inside of it is our £30. So that's all done as well. So that's all done. My cash envelopes are all checked. Okay, and just going through my budget for last week, everything was exactly the same, guys. I can't believe 2 weeks in a row we are spot on with our budget. So everything that I predicted came out, everything that I said I was going to pay for, I was able to do. So things are looking all good here. I bit the bullet. I definitely took the £32 out of my business account to support this budget, and yeah guys, it was really seamless, no problems here. So I'm just going to put down my actual figures, which obviously will be the same as my predicted, which is £134.48. Yeah, so I'm really happy with that. I'm just going to take my total income, which was 136.61, minus our outgoings, which was 134.48, and we can see we were left over with £2.13. That isn't obviously going to be a credit because we were already in a deficit from last week's budget. So we went over budget by 61.01 last week. So if I minus 61.01 from here, then we're up to minus 58.88. So I'm just going to put that here. This is nothing for me to really worry about. It's just to keep a tab on how much I've gone into my buffer, so that when I come to the end of the month, I know exactly how much to put back into that account. If you have been with me for a while, you know that my income and my outgoings fluctuate on a weekly basis. So sometimes I take more money in, sometimes I take less, but my bills come out on different days of the month. That is why I have to accommodate those payments by using money from my emergency fund. So I'm just keeping a tab here on the total amount that I'm using from that account so that I can put it back before the month is out. Okay, and then the last budget that we're going to look at today is for next week. So next week's budget is quite sparse. You can see our income is just our variable income. So our total income for next week is 104.61. And our predicted outgoings are for our Apple payment. And I know you're going to think, Apple, I thought you said that you cancelled that. Well, I said I was going to cancel it, and stupidly I forgot. I'm sure many of us have done that before, where we forget to cancel a subscription. And although this money still hasn't come out of my account yet, I'm still not in a position to cancel it because I haven't transferred my photos over to Google Drive yet. So when I do that, I will cancel it. So this is probably going to be the last month when I pay for this iCloud storage. So that is coming out next week. Then we also have our utility payment for £20. And the rest of them are the amounts that I'm putting into my sinking funds for next week as well. So we are stocking up all of our sinking funds next week. So our total for next week's expenses is £92.49. So yeah, we should be great with that because we have more than enough money to cover those expenses next week. A little bit of money left over will go back towards bringing down that deficit that we are in from our emergency fund. But yeah, that's all done. Okay guys, so I can come back to my monthly overview now and tick off my expenses because they have all been checked in, as well as my bills that came out of my account last week. So we are all checked in for this week. The last thing that I need to do is put down my no spend stickers, and as you can see, it is a clean sweep this week. We have no unbudgeted expenses, so I'm just going to quickly do that. And that is all done. We are all good to go, guys. I love it when I can see so many no spend days. It makes me feel like I'm definitely doing something right. So yeah guys, I hope this video was useful. Please do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you found it to be. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you are kept up to date with all of my latest videos, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Have a good day.